And we're back again.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We got our coffee and our dinner.
I broke the mic on accident. Snapped her right in half. Well, not the mic, but the blue. I don't know.
I think it's called a dongle. I think it's called a dongle, right? The thing that will connect from your phone. It's called a dongle. How is everyone? We had a great May.
Yes.
We had a little
Break.
a break. Yeah.
From the first episode.
Yeah.
Like 6 weeks behind.
Sorry, everyone.
But we're back.
We're back.
So we went to FOS.
Great time.
It was a great time. There was one female driver there for sure besides us.
Yep. And
There
her
might have been
name
more.
Was Tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
we'll tag her Instagram.
Yes.
She's super cool.
We had a pretty cool pink Miata. There's a pretty good crowd of novice drivers. So at Twin Falls for FOS, they have 3 different what do you call it?
Like categories?
Categories, yeah. So they have the novice drivers, the advanced drivers, and the grip drivers. So throughout the entire weekend, which is a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday is usually just drivers only. I do believe the grip went out on Friday too, right? We still alternated.
I think it was. Oh yeah, we shared the track.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we shared the track with them. So they were grip driving around while we were in the
pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the grip drivers is basically just like a time driving. Typically, how the day goes is like morning. You'll get all set up, get everything ready, and then throughout the day, you'll have like an hour each. So I think drifting is usually about like an hour and a half, and then the grip drivers are about an hour.
Yeah.
And so
Friday it was just all day though. From the get-go for both.
For both, yeah.
Yeah. We were just out there all day.
Oh yeah, because it was the same. Okay.
Because everybody was late. Like everyone. We were supposed to be there at like 9, and I don't think.
Yeah, I think drivers meeting was supposed to be at 10, and then I don't think we started drivers meeting until like 10:30 or 11.
Yeah.
It was kind of late.
Everyone showed up late. But
I mean, us for instance, we left at 5:30 in the morning. But we also have 2 babies and 4 adults that we had to get out the door and had to get all ready and packed because it is a 3-day weekend. So that was our first trek with babies. So that was pretty fun.
It went really good.
Yeah. The kids actually did very, very good. Yeah. So Friday was chill, pretty fun, get ready, feel it out. And then Saturday was a lot of practice.
Yeah. For the comp. Sunday, split driving between grip and drift. They did a cool YouTube video, the Peck brothers. We tagged them. Yeah,
that was pretty cool. They were drifting a Jeep. Ended up watching their YouTube video after the event, and it was pretty cool to see how they turned it in from like this like
mock YouTube setup thing
into like a drift Jeep.
Yeah,
that was pretty neat.
Yeah, that was cool. And we made the video, which is cool.
Yeah.
Just rolled up this morning and a bunch of new people showed up last night, and this place is freaking electric already.
First event ever.
Yeah, with the Sideways Solutions crew, we had out there driving Niko, Reilly, Tyler Cummings was there, and he was kind of alternating between vehicles.
Yeah.
Trying, like, kind of just testing them all out and having fun in all of our vehicles, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Madison, and then Jake and Tyler Vankiss were out there with their BMWs. So, 2 Zs and 2 BMWs. Or 3 Zs and 2 BMWs.
Yeah,
wow.
3. Me, Niko, and Reilly.
Yep.
It was pretty sweet. Yeah.
The line was very pretty.
I have pictures too.
Gray, green, purple, yellow, purple.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Light purple and dark purple, I should say. Yeah, that was lots of fun. Kids just running around. We did end up staying in a hotel, which typically we'll go stay in the trailer, but we were also out of town testing with the babies.
For the first time.
And then Sunday was comp. Reilly's car broke down.
Both of us.
Yeah. Yeah, your car was acting up the entire
The whole
weekend.
time had power issues. So you just kind of had to send it and hope it didn't cut out.
Mhm.
So,
And she
but it
definitely
went well.
sent it.
Yeah,
She killed it.
sent it into a wall. Once.
It's okay.
It wasn't too bad though. April was with me.
Yes. And we'll put a little clip of the video in right after this too.
Yeah.
And then
Reilly's
Reilly's, he had issues, which ended up just being
fought with it all day Saturday.
battery terminal or something like
and just
that.
needed to change his battery.
Where he changed an alternator. He
Mhm.
that
All the
was
things.
a mess. But it was meant to be. He just wasn't supposed to drive the Cup apparently,
Mhm.
which is okay.
Mhm. There was one guy. I'll find out who it is, but the silver.
The silver BMW.
It was a BMW.
Mm-hmm.
Sent it straight into a wall with his mom in the car. Totaled
First
the
time
car.
riding along in a drift car.
Yeah.
Glad they're both okay.
Yep. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
I'd learned the tradition of the first crash at an event. You go stick money and beer in the totaled
Yeah.
car for them, which is really cool because I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
So-
like a help a friend. You just
Yeah.
stick whatever cash you have into like a tail light or something, and it's a
Mhm.
help a friend.
Which is super cool.
Yeah, I think they did it quite a bit at like villains and stuff too, which is pretty
Mhm.
neat.
Yeah.
I definitely remember that from FOS, so the first crash.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was a good one. That was a good one.
That's a new drift car one,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
We interviewed Oni, was his
Yep.
handle. Oh, I don't know. I'll tag it too.
How was your ride along?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
I really liked it. Great start to your summer. Yeah.
That's awesome. What car do you like the most?
There's a certain red Corvette here. I'm far impressed with him. Right?
Would you practice on a sim?
Yes.
So we drive sim and stuff and we practice on there. I think that'd be a good start to drifting.
Yeah. I got a it's like instead of like a remote, it's like just full steering wheel and pedals.
Yeah.
And I am not that good on that so far.
Hey, that's okay. It's a good start.
It's been a dream ever
Yeah?
since I was a little kid, watching Fast and Furious with my dad.
I'm excited to get some future drifters out there for sure.
Yes, me too.
Well, we'll try to get you in some more ride-alongs here soon
Okay.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, and he said the best ride along he ever had, I think, was with Reilly.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Shark Fest.
Shark
Which
Fest.
will be really cool.
They are doing an event in Meridian on Saturday, but I think the only one from Sideways Solutions that's driving that is Tyler Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
But all the homies are going to go support him while he drives that. And then the big one will be Shark Fest.
Yep.
Track Shark is putting that on with Tracy and it should be
right?
Anthony and Tracy. Yep.
Yeah.
Apex and Track Shark. So that'll be pretty fun.
And we're not driving, so we'll get
No.
lots of footage.
Yeah.
And let us know
Hopefully
what you guys
some
want to
more.
see.
Yes.
We're gonna be the Sideways Solution models,
Yeah.
running the booth and everything.
Trying to sell some t-shirts and merch and such.
Mm-hmm.
Reilly drove the season opener, which I think we mentioned in the first podcast that we put out. He got invited out, and so he did some ride-alongs. Him and I think 5 or 6 other guys were out there doing ride-alongs. Well, they did the car show in the middle of the track area of the Meridian track, which
Yep.
was pretty cool.
Yep.
And so this is kind of just like the big event of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is going to be a lot of, they like put out tickets for ride-alongs and stuff like that. So it was all,
It's $50 for a ride along, and then they have the 2-step battle,
mhm.
the burnout battle, the drift team. They're team drifting, tandeming,
Mhm.
and a car show as well.
It's a big event.
Mhm.
Reilly and I actually back in like 2020 or 2021, we used to have a little bug-eye Subaru that we actually took out there and did in the car show. So that was kind of
Heck
cool.
yeah.
So that was like our first track shark experience, and it's cool getting back into it again this year and being able to drive it rather than having the car in there. So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, if you haven't been to an event, this is probably the one to go to.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be super fun.
After your crash, what all do we have to look forward to for updates to your car?
Yeah, I got new taillights, so that's cool. I'm gonna put those in and then probably get some spray foam or something, and I'll have to shape it to the back panel because it's part of the body, so I can't just replace it, unfortunately. But then I'll shape it, Bondo it, repaint it, and hopefully it'll look like new. But with that, and then we just gotta figure out what the power issue is. I think it needs tuned to my intake.
I think so too.
If that's not it, then it's the chassis harness, which is a pain in the ass because we'll have to strip the whole car down. But
well, let's hope not. I mean,
it goes when it goes. Like when Reilly drove it, initiating, I told him, I was like, you just gotta throttle down. It'll catch it eventually, I promise. And so he tried, and then he it was just like boop, 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 and he let off. He's like, are you sure we're not gonna hit a wall?
He was like, anticipating it.
Yes, I promise. So he went around and did it again, and then just like full sent it, and then he was golden. I was like, you just gotta trust it. Like,
trust the car.
Full send it and trust it.
Yeah, because you were definitely, those couple of laps, you were just killing it. That was in there. It's so too bad
fun.
we didn't have like more outside footage and stuff like that. But we got tons of inside and some outside. So
a little bit of outside footage. But yeah, you just go to initiate the drift and it would just bog out, and then if you just kept it, it would eventually catch power and then send you. But
hopefully you can get your car dialed in though, so it's not having to worry. We don't have to worry about that issue. It just you go out there and just shred.
Yeah,
because I think after that, I think not an issue. There would be no option of seat time at that point. You'll just be linking all the tracks.
Hopefully.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, but it's fun to drive.
I'm excited to see how the foam's going. I think that's the coolest part about right now is that we're seeing so many people realizing that there's more things about their car that they want to fix appearance-wise, which is kind of cool. Yeah,
Niko is doing the same thing. He just foamed and bondoed his backcourt, literally the same panel, I think.
And I did the same exact spot that he did because I had that same issue too. But when I got the car, it was like that. And so we were meaning to do it, but we just wanted to get that blue paint before we got too far. And, you kind of have to paint over it once you do it. Can't really wait on it to be done. So so his, and then Tyler Cummings is fixing up his, and so it's cool seeing that people are wanting to make their drift cars pretty again. I mean, it's okay to
it's a drift car.
It's a drift car, so it's okay to have bumps and scratches.
Some events though, like require them to look nice.
Like this Track Shark. That's kind of what boosted everyone to
get their stuff
let's do it. And so it's been cool to watch the transformation of all these cars, and we'll see yours change, and we had already seen mine change, and we're seeing the Sideways Solutions crews cars change, and it's just cool to watch. I like seeing the transformations. Transformation Tuesdays.
They look so nice.
It'd be cool to like put them all together in a collab.
Tyler Vankiss is getting his line straightened out, and Jake just got a new BMW.
That BMW.
I don't know what number that is for him, but I think at least 3. I think
3.
that's his 3rd one.
Yeah, because he definitely had Betty, and then I think he got another one after that. I could be wrong.
The purple one, and then the red one.
Yeah.
So
he likes his BMWs.
Yeah, it's probably good. His doors and windows. Well, his windows didn't roll down at all, so when he was drifting, it's hot. Obviously,
all he had was
no
a
AC.
sunroof.
The sunroof was open, just barreling smoke out the top.
Oh man!
And he daily drove that too.
I can't believe that. Daily drifter.
No AC, windows don't roll down.
The wrap looked great though.
It did. It looked great. I love that color.
It was really cool.
For FOS, shout out to Anthony and I don't remember the other guy's name, but for catering food, because that was super cool.
Yeah, they brought out food that was incredible.
Pizza and all you could eat.
like tacos,
yeah,
and rice and stuff. That was
and beans.
delicious.
Yeah.
And then Saturday night they do the big party, and so
Yeah.
we didn't attend that. We went and got sushi, but
And went hot tubbing.
Yeah.
Much needed after that crash. I think we hit that wall at like 40 miles an hour.
yeah, you definitely hit it pretty good.
Yeah.
I just had a little bit of whiplash, luckily,
Yeah.
but yeah, that
Yeah,
poor
we
got
both went
Madison.
this way, so my head hit the car and she didn't hit anything, thankfully, but
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. What's funny is I hit the same exact spot. It was just luckily with the Nissans, the gas tank is on the other side,
Yeah.
whereas the Mustang, when I hit it, I cracked the gas tank. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The same Mustang they had.
yeah.
That's my fault. My good. You just, if you get to the point where you want to send it and you just start sending it, you just, I don't know. It's a whole different feeling of like when you're finally starting to get it and you're getting confidence.
Yeah.
It's almost like I probably should have pulled off, but then it's also like, but I was also just shredding.
Yeah.
So I kind of needed to get it out of the way anyways.
Yeah.
So
The problem is too, like being down on power, being a new driver, and I like had no situational awareness. I'm just sending it and hoping my car goes to the right places.
yeah.
Right now.
And proximity of where the back of the car is to the walls.
Yeah.
Especially there where the whole thing is basically just a wall.
Yeah.
I mean, you have open spots, but they put the walls there for reasons because that's usually where people usually go off. And so it's definitely a lot to learn, especially with it being your first track that you hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you did phenomenal.
So it will be hidden by the bumper. It didn't hurt the bumper.
Yeah.
It just like bent it, like flexed it, I guess, and then the concrete smashed in and then the bumper fell off. So.
Yeah. It hit the stock bash bar on the back. So like the back bash bar is what stopped a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because it kind of crushed a little bit of that corner and subframe, but I think
It was
or
already
frame. But yeah, I mean it's
the whole my car has been totaled 3 times before I bought it.
yeah.
And you can see in the trunk, and then, well, when we were sanding it down, first of all, every piece of the car was a different color. The roof was orange, one mirror was blue, the other mirror was red, an orange door, a red or a blue door. Like, it's been pieced back together so many times, and if you look in the trunk too, it's all crunched up. Like, they straightened it out really well,
Yeah.
but if you look under the carpet, you can see that the whole back of that car had been smashed in before.
Yeah, so I think
So-
one little bump is
No, it's fine.
it's
We'll
to
fix
be
it.
expected anyways too. So
I'm pretty artistic, so yeah, it'll be fine.
easy peasy. And you got extra paint, so
Yes.
golden.
Artistic or autistic? One of the two.
that's the intro.
Dude, yes. I haven't been to Billings. That one is fun too. That track is wild.
I was watching the videos of their team drifting that they did this last weekend, and that was super cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah, everyone was
We'll
killing
have to
it.
insert the video of us running from rocks.
Yeah.
This big old boulder just shoots past us in the video.
We were both pregnant, and that was.
I wasn't yet. It was still a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's
A couple weeks
right.
later.
Yeah, because it was like May 5th or something like that. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were barely
Billings is always
pregnant.
fun.
But yeah.
Yeah, because I had just found out and you weren't quite yet. So crazy. It has really been that long, huh?
They're almost crawling now.
Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas on what you would like to have included on these podcasts, would be awesome. What like ideas? I know it's mentioned last time too on like questions and stuff like that. But if you have any ideas of what else we could add in here, or what else we could do, or what you want to see, I think that'd be pretty cool too.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching this, like, share, and subscribe, because why watch it and not like it? Because we're cool.
Yeah. And you'll definitely like it. All the future videos too.
Yeah. This is
'Cause
going
we
to be a
like
good
it.
one.
Thanks
for riding along. Until next time, stay driven, stay humble, and keep
building.
Building.
Oh, drifting building.